What is up, ATG traders? This is Munya and welcome back to my trading channel. So today I'm bringing to you guys the continuation of the simplest boom and crash strategy and how I managed to make $360.52 in just a single day. I'm going to share with you guys the number of trades that I took. I'm not going to show you the account size for this one. It's a very, very big account. But I want to share with you guys the continuation of the strategy. So if you haven't watched the strategy yet, we posted a booming crash simple strategy on my previous video, of which I explained how I was trading. I think I was explaining how I made $600 on that video, and so on this video I'm gonna explain how I made $360 in a single day using this very simple strategy. So I know most of you guys are very skeptical about indicators, but it doesn't remove the fact that they work, whether you like it or not. So I'm going to share with those that are interested in learning and understanding how these moving averages work. And I also try and explain how some of these moving averages are actually depicting or picturing or analyze or providing an analysis this which is the same as price action. So it's gonna be a very short video because remember it's a continuation of a strategy which already exists. So again, after this video, if you haven't watched the previous one, please make sure you check it out as well so that you really understand how these things work. Okay, so if you have someone to write, grab your pen, grab your notebook. Let's start learning on how to trade boom and crash. Okay, so as you can see, we have a very simple strategy on our charts. We are currently on crash 500 and we are in our 5-minute time frame. This is the time frame that we're going to be using for this strategy because we want to at least hold for a long period of time while it's trading with this strategy. So the 5-minute time frame allows us to hold for a little bit longer rather than if we were trading from the 1-minute time frame. From the 1-minute time frame, it's usually pure scalping, right? It's usually pure scalping. And for this one, I want you guys to also try and grow your trading accounts. That's why we are looking forward to holding trades for a little bit longer. Okay, to holding trades for a little bit longer. So with this strategy, you can either do spike catching, you can either do scalping, right? Spike catching or scalping. And I will mostly concentrate on scalping or going against the spikes, as you know that's my specialty, right? We're going to find a way to trade in the opposite side of spikes, but that does not mean that this strategy cannot be used for spike catching. You can still use it for spike catching. You just have to understand it first. So let's get into today's strategy. Let's talk about the settings, what's changed. Let's talk about when I'm going to buy, when I'm going to sell, when I'm going to catch spikes, when I'm going to exit your trade, when I'm going to sit and watch the market. That's also very important because it helps you get the nicest entry. So as usual, I'll remove all these indicators so that we can have a step-by-step process of where we install this strategy so that you can understand fully without any confusion. So the first indicator that we want to install is a moving average. And this moving average is going to have the following properties. It's going to have a period of 8. We're going to have a shift of 0, a method of simple, apply to low, and then we're going to have to style our indicator. So I'm going to choose the blue color for this one. Okay, try and follow the colors that I'm using as well because I'm going to be referring to them when I'm explaining, right? So I will just be knowing that our blue line is the moving average of period 8, right? And then we're going to click down, and as you can see, we have that blue line on our charts. The next indicator that I want to install again is going to go to our main chart, and it's again a moving average. But this time, the period has changed to 5. Everything else remains the same. That's your shift, your method, and apply to remains the same. We're going to try and change the style here so that you guys can be able to differentiate between the two indicators. And we're going to choose black for this one. And then, so the final settings will be like this. And then click done. And as you can see, we now have our black moving average on our charts. Moving on, we want to install another indicator, which is our stochastic oscillator, which is right here, and it's going to have the following properties that you see on the screen: a percentage K period of 1, a percentage D period of 1, a slowing of 1 as well, a price period of low high, a method of simple, the levels are 80, 20, 50, and then the styling. Okay, these are the levels first: 80, 20, and 50. Okay, and then the styling for the main and the signal. Please make sure they have the same color as your background. So I have a white background, that's why I see mine are all white. Okay, my signal and my main, such that if I click on done, I'll only have these levels showing on my screen and nothing else will be inside. So I will have my buy level, my take profit level, and my sell level, and there are no other lines inside. So our strategy is starting to take shape. As you can see, we are starting to get to where we started from, right? So let's move on. So going back to indicators, this time we want to install our moving averages under our indicator window 1. So I'm going to go to indicator window 1, and then I'm clicking on moving average. Okay, and then from there I'll choose 12 for the period. For the shift, I will leave it as 0. The method is simple again, and then apply to low as well. And then we're gonna come here on style. We're gonna try and change the style this time to orange. I'll pick the orange color for this one. So these will be the final properties. And so if I click done, I should have an orange line at the bottom right here, and of which I now have it. Okay, this means that we're definitely in the right direction. Last but not least, we want to add another moving average, but this time we're going to add it again to our indicator window 1. So I'm clicking on indicator window 1 and then going to moving average again, and we're going to change this period to 8. Okay, everything else again remains the same. Your shift, your method you apply to remains the same. I'm gonna go to my style and change the color to green, and then I'll click done. And as you can see, we have successfully installed our strategy. We are back to the stage where we started from. And now what's left is understanding how to get these type of results in a single day. This is what I want to teach you right now. But before we do that, please make sure you click that subscribe button and you turn on your notification bell so that you are notified whenever I post these videos, be it an update, be it a promotion or a giveaway. You won't miss any of that. You get a personal notification on your phone showing you that I've posted and you are ready to watch. So make sure you turn on the notification bell that's right next to your subscribe button. And if you want to get our free signals for 1 month, if you want to be in our VIP signals group for 1 month, where I am sharing 1 or 2 signals daily, make sure you subscribe, you like this video, and you comment down below what you have learned in this video, and I will add you to our group. You can just send me a screenshot on my WhatsApp number showing that you have subscribed, you've liked, and you've commented, and I'll add you to the group for free, and you'll be receiving some of the signals that I post. Okay, so it's as simple as that. If you want to participate, everyone is free to participate in that. And also we're having a promotion where I want to give away $150 to you subscribers. There's going to be a very simple way of giving away. I'm going to give $150 to 3 of you that are subscribed and that have liked to this channel. So I'll leave the instructions to how you can get that money in our Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below. Okay, you can join. That's where you'll also be able to find my WhatsApp number as well if you need it. Okay, so let's get back to business. More on that later on. So how then do you trade with this strategy? I think from the way it looks, you can already tell, right? Because we've got a nice description from our indicator window 1. We've got obvious price action principles on our main chart. And so let's get into the actual trade. So right now on crash, and like I said, I prefer to be buying on crash. So I'm mostly looking for buy setups. So I'm going to explain how to get them. Like I said, you're going to be trading from your 5-minute time frame. And then the zoom level that you're going to be using, this is very important. you're going to be using the second smallest zoom level, or the second from smallest zoom level. So this is your smallest zoom level. If you move one step up, that's the zoom level that I want you to use, guys. Okay, I'm just going to increase it a little bit so that you guys can see, but this is just for the sake of the video. Okay, so how then do you take your trades? Of course, you would want to have the green and orange line in your buy section, right? So them just appearing in your buy section already indicates that you're probably going to have a change in market structure, right? But then you need to know when exactly that change is happening, right? This is when you see your green crossing your orange. That's the change. When they interchange position, that's the change in market structure. So if you see them crossing like that, crossing each other like that, then that's when the change is happening. That's when you then come to your main chart and look for price breaking and crossing to be above our indicators. And at the same time, the black line will be crossing to be above the blue line. Once you see the black above the blue, it means it's an uptrend. And then the opposite, when the black is below the blue, it's a downtrend. So having the black line cross to be above the blue is now a second confirmation of an uptrend that's already been predicted by your indicator window one down here. Okay, so it's just confirmation. So you can see that we have about 4 confirmations for you to enter into a trade. How can you miss at that stage? All right, how can you miss when you have 4 confirmations confirming your entry? So that was an easy entry there. Let's look at another one. Of course, your sell entries are already showing, but like I said, I don't prefer spike catching. But if you do prefer to do spike catching, of course, you would want to be in a sell region first. You see the change. Usually, if you're spike catching, this is very fast, but since we are in 5-minute time frame, the spikes might not be that fast, but you can already see break of market structure, changing the black line going below the blue line, and you can already see that the market then sold all the way down to the here where there were retracement, so I'll just say all the way to this stage. And if you also compare that with this movement, you'd see that we were at our take profit. So this retracement was not going to affect you because we were at our take profit here. So already would have taken some profits. Okay, so we've already explained how to buy and how to sell, because if you go even to your boom, your sell will just be the same, right? As you can see, you're in a sell and there's a cross. At the same time, there's a cross here. Our price crossed to be below the indicators, and our black line crossed to be below our blue line, which we said again indicates that you are selling. And can you see that movement that came like that? Okay, so can you see, guys? I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So the entries, this entry doesn't change. This one, I know guys will say it repents and all that. Look at this, it's not changing. Once seeing that was seeing that entry just shows you that if you were drunk, you were going to get this entry. So I don't want to go to this side. There's some analysis from another strategy that I will talk about a little bit later on, but I want you guys to practice this strategy first on your demo accounts before moving on to your real accounts, because as you know, trading is risky. But if you want to eliminate risk, and you can do that by joining our account management program, whereby we trade your account and then we share the profits only. So if you're interested in that as well, feel free to call me from my WhatsApp number so that I can send you the terms and conditions for our contract. It's quite easier for us to trade your account because of the experience, and because we have traded so many accounts, we now know what happens in the market. We now know almost everything, because this is what we do each and every single day. It's very different from you that you go on and off, but for us, each and every single minute we'll be trading. So it's quite easier for an account to grow from someone who has got experience, and that's why we brought account management program. If you want mentorship, you can also be in our mentorship program as well. We'll try and do a promotion for our account management program that if you join our account management program, you also get free mentorship. So be part of it. Let's grow. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below so you can get 30 days of free VIP signals. Until next time.